Welcome to day one of the Continuous Learning Reinforcement Program. Continuous learning seems like a pretty straightforward concept. Who wouldn't agree that it's a good idea to continually improve and enhance your sales knowledge? Obviously, it's a good idea, but most salespeople don't translate the idea into action. First, it's hard to know exactly what you should be learning. Of course, you need to know your own product or service features and benefits, and you have to stay current on new product developments. But where do you go beyond that? In the modern, complex, highly competitive marketplace of products and services, do you primarily study up on your competitors? Or should most of your learning focus on your key customers? Or your own company? Or do you conduct research about your top prospects? Or do you study up on your industry specifically or your market as a whole? Should most of your time be spent on acquiring new selling skills, or prospecting skills, or time management skills, or customer service skills? Well, the answer is yes to all of it, and probably more, which takes us to the second reason why most salespeople don't commit themselves to a continuous learning program. Who has the time? Most salespeople have plenty to do to keep themselves busy, leads to follow up on, calls to be made, reports to be filed, presentations to be conducted. There just isn't time for a consistent, continuous approach to learning. That's what makes one-day public sales seminars so popular. You don't have to prepare for them. You can go in the morning, get your quick shot of learning, and be out by mid-afternoon. And you don't have to worry about learning again for at least another 6 months. Very efficient. Not very effective, perhaps, but efficient nevertheless. The third challenge is that the best way to learn isn't necessarily clear to most salespeople. Should they go to seminars, listen to audio tapes, watch videos or multimedia CD-ROMs, work with a group of peers or a single mentor? Is it better to learn alone or with others, or to learn online? When faced with all of these options, most of which look equally ominous to most salespeople, the natural choice is to do nothing. Fourth and finally, up until fairly recently, it really was possible for a salesperson to succeed without a commitment to continuous learning. Oh, sure, they had to stay current on new product information and any new developments in their industry, but for the most part, after their initial ramp-up period as a new salesperson, they just had to get out there and sell. But that world is fading fast. In fact, whether you realize it or not, it's completely gone. From the internet to print media and everything in between, we all have access to far more information right at our fingertips than ever before in human history. So your customers are continually learning, becoming better informed about you, your products, your competitors, and alternatives that might mean they don't have to deal with any of you. Your competitors are continually learning about their customers, about your customers, new strategies, new techniques, new ways of doing business. So just to keep up with customers, competitors, and the changes in their business, for the modern professional salesperson, learning will have to be a continuous, never-ending process